Home. D.C. Council member Tommy Wells is joining the debate over guns in America. Today he held a community forum on how to prevent gun violence. Our Whitney Wild was there and she talked with some of those who attended the forum and is joining us live from the newsroom. Whitney.
Candace, Metropolitan Police have already recovered nearly 500 guns from the city streets, and over the last year, crime has actually dropped in many areas, and that includes homicides. But the residents here still say that the level of violence, even that lower level, is exhausting, and today they voiced those frustrations to D.C. mayoral candidate and D.C. council member Tommy Wells.
3 years ago, a mass shooting on South Capitol Street left 4 people dead, 5 others injured, and the region shaken. For Nardine Jeffries, the pain lingers.
You're angry for certain reasons, obviously, that your child is not here, and, it continues.
It's the night she lost her teenage daughter. Saturday, she and roughly a dozen others voiced their frustration over the district's gun violence to mayoral candidate Tommy Wells.
It just means that we have to address it. We don't have to tolerate any level of crime in this city.
Wells chairs the City Council's Judiciary Committee and says if elected, he plans to reduce the citywide crime. This year, Wells sponsored legislation to ban 3D home-printed guns and says that's only the beginning.
And it's not just for the police, but it's creating safer areas. It's better lighting on streets. It's certainly engaging neighborhoods in their own safety.
For residents, it was as much campaign stop as it was catharsis. Many spoke at length, saying they felt marginalized, even ignored, by a system that hasn't stopped the violence. Cynthia Gervais has twin 17-year-old boys. She's afraid when they walk out the door.
I'm worried about robberies. I'm worried about kids who run around in groups that may try to rob them and take their things away.
After 3 years of reflection, Jeffries says there is no easy answer.
Gun violence as a whole is not just the removal of guns. I mean, it's so many different, I feel like anyway, elements and pieces to this puzzle.
Well, clearly a difficult and complicated issue for both lawmakers and residents, and Wells says he hears those concerns, adding that if elected, he hopes to cut juvenile violent crime in half by using a family and community-based approach. In the newsroom, Whitney Wild, ABC 7 News.